Next, I'm going to show you how to import the product reviews from AliExpress into your Shopify store. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that. And basically what we want to do here, when you go to a product that you want to import reviews into, I just want to show you what I'm talking about. So let's say, for example, this particular product, we're going to import the reviews into our Shopify store, and I've already imported the product. So now I want to import the reviews. So if you scroll down, you can see feedback here, and you'll have a lot of feedback of people that have bought it with pictures in it. So I'm going to show you how to import not only the comments, but also the images. So before we do anything, you have to do a couple things inside of your Shopify store in order to get this to work. So inside of your Shopify store, you log in and you want to go to apps, and you have to install an app called Product Reviews, which is a product. This app is actually designed by Shopify, and it's free. So you'll never have to pay any money for it. It's always going to be free. So you have to go and install this app. So if you go and click Visit the Shopify Store app, sorry, the button, Visit Shopify Store App Store, and you want to click Search and type in Product Reviews, it should come up. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Product Reviews. And you'll see it right here, free. It was kind of hidden down a little bit. I know it's because it has the big star in it. Now, if you can't find it that way, another way to do it is you can just head right on over to Google and just type in Product Reviews App Shopify. And usually the first link that will come up that's not an ad, you see a little ad there, this is not an ad, it will be that particular one. So all you have to do is click Add App, and it will add it to your account. Now I already have it added to mine, so I'm not going to do it again. And now we have the ability to have product reviews within our site. Now the next thing I want to do is show you another thing in order to show images within your product reviews. As the way it is right now, the way that this app was designed, it does not allow you to show images within reviews, which isn't very good because images really help increase your sales. So I've actually personally created some special code that you can implement into your page. Now I did forget one last thing here. When you click on View Details here and you go to View Shopify App Store, you will see developer website. You click there and it'll give you instructions on how to actually implement this into your Shopify store. So I did say you install the app, but you actually have to do one more thing here according to Shopify using the app. You have to, in order to see the actual reviews come up on your product pages, you have to add this piece of code right here into your theme editor. So let me quickly show you how to do that. Like, this information is already provided by Shopify here, but what you do is inside of your account here, go click on Online Store, and then select Actions Code Editor. And in the code editor, you can see here it says you want to go to product-template.liquid in the sections directory. So in the sections, well, I guess it's in the template here. They're saying in the sections, but mine is right here. Anyways, if you click here and you scroll down, you can see I put it right here. Now, to be honest, everyone's theme is going to be a little bit different. So what I did, I just basically took this code and just started pasting it at different places after a closing div tag. Closing div tag means there's a / right before the letters div. So that's a closing div tag. So I'll go to the end of a closing div tag and I'll start placing it in there underneath some product information stuff here. And I just keep putting it in there until it looks good on my page. That's kind of how I did it. Anyhow, that's what they explain here. So you want to place it after the product description is usually the nice place to put it, and that's what I did. And then you do have another option here to add the score badges to your collections page. So you can do that by just following the same instructions. You go into snippets and you find product-grid-item.liquid. So under sections, snippets, and then you'll see it right here. And then I stuck mine near the bottom here. And I put a center tag around it. I put the center here and another center there, the closing center tag, just to center the content on the page. So that's what you have to do to basically get the reviews app to work. So once you've done that, the next thing we have to do is add that special extra code that I created in order to show images within reviews. Now I've also created a second video that shows how to do this as well. I will be providing a link down below this video you're looking at somewhere, and you can go ahead and look at this here. But on this page I have to come here in order to actually get the code. Now again, I explain it all again here on this video, so if you want to see a more in-depth explanation you can come here. But what we need to do is I need to get the code in step 2. So click this, it'll open up in a page like this in the web browser, just a text file. Just right click, or sorry, you can go Control A on your keyboard to select all, and then right click and copy. So now I got all that copied. Now you want to go into the online store again and you want to edit your theme like last time. Go to Actions, Edit Code, and you want to go back to that same place where we put the, under product.liquid, where you had to put that first little piece of code to show your product reviews on your product pages. You recall Shopify told us to put this there. Well, just go to the very bottom of this page and paste in that script. Now I've already done it on my page, you can see here. So let's pretend that it's not here, for example. So it's not there. This is what it's going to look like for my particular theme. Just right click and select paste, and now click save, and everything will be saved in here like so. And now that script is in here and it's going to handle the images that will be imported into the reviews. So everything's done here. Now all we have to do now is go get some reviews using Ali Inspector. So let's go back to apps here, just put it there for now. And let's go ahead and import. You can import as many products as you want, but I'm just going to do 2 for now. Take this one and this one here. Now when I said import products, I meant to say import reviews for these products. So you can import as many product reviews as you want for different products. So we can go ahead and right click. Then you can select export, and you want to select create Shopify products reviews import file. Select that. And then this window will pop up here. This is the window where you can create the import file. So let me just explain this real quickly. At the very top, you're going to see that little warning, not warning, but information about you have to go in and download that Shopify app. And then down here, you can see the products that we want to get the reviews for have been automatically filled in here from the ones we selected. And what we have to do here is we actually have to enter in the Shopify product link of where we want the reviews to be shown. This is the same page where your customers are going to buy your product from you. So you have to put those inside of there. So we need to go get those links. And these links are very specific. They should have your website domain, and then you're going to see the word products in there, and then you're going to see your title of your product separated by just dashes. And that's the link you want to get. On occasion, you may put the wrong link in there, and I'll show you which link is wrong and which link is correct for these particular ones. So let's go ahead and find these products in our store. Now, if you've forgotten what products these were, you can actually just right click and view product in browser, and you can quickly see which one it is. And same with the other one there. So it's these two. So it's going to be these 2 products here that we're going to be importing the reviews into. Now, what we need is we need to get the product page. So One mistake that people do here is if you click here, this is the page inside of your admin area where you're actually editing the page. And you'll see there's a link up here. Do not put this link into the software. It will not work. And you'll always know this is the wrong link because you're going to see the word admin in there. So if you see the word admin in this link, that's not the right link. You have to go and click the little view here and go to the actual product page. Again, this is the page where people are going to buy this product from me. And this is where we want the reviews to show up. And they're going to show up just under our description here. Actually, there it is. This is where the reviews are going to show up. So after we entered in that little special code that Shopify told us to do here, remember this one here, when you add that on your product page, you will then see this part here. So this right here. So now people can come in here and actually write a review and rate it. Okay? And so the next thing you want to do here is we want to enter in these links. So for this one, this was that one there. So let's go and find that one. That was this one. So up in your browser, you can click here, right click and copy. So you want to copy this whole link. And inside of Ali Inspector, right here, right click. Actually, you just click in there and then right click and paste. Now we need to get the one for this one. And this was that particular product. So go back to our products and it will be this one here. Click in here again, right click and copy. Let's put this into here. Right click and paste. And now we're good to go. Now I want to talk about some of the other features in here. So you can select the maximum amount of reviews per product to search. Okay? A lot of these product reviews may have no content. Some people will just actually give a star rating and won't even write any content. Obviously, you're not going to want those ones because there's no content in those reviews. So those are going to be skipped. So sometimes when you put 20, you may not get 20. You may get only 1 or 2. So I'm just going to increase that to 50 for now. I want to select all positive reviews, which basically is reviews that have 5-star and 4-star. The reviewer country, if you have any preferences, you can select the reviewer country if you want. I'm just going to have all of them. And so I want to include images in the reviews. So the first one here is if you do not want to include any images at all, then you actually don't have to worry about that special script that I showed you to install into your template, your theme. You don't have to worry about that if you don't want to show images, but images usually help sell a little bit better. So I want to include images. And as you can see, this little warning comes up to tell you to watch a video to show you how to do that, which is actually this video you're watching now. Anyhow, you can also select to only extract reviews that just have images because people love that. So you know what? Why don't we just do that for now? We're only going to select the ones that have images. Actually, no. Let's do this one just so you can see what it looks like without images as well. Okay. And then we can go ahead. From now, we can actually just go and click go. And boom, you can go ahead and it will just import image or create the import file, and you can go ahead and just import those reviews right into your Shopify store. But I want to do one extra thing here. I personally like to manually look at each and every review to make sure that they're actually a review that I want. There's going to be a lot of reviews that don't even make any sense because it might be in a different language. Or maybe it's not even readable, you know what I mean? Or maybe the images are horrible. So it's a good idea to kind of manually go through and check each one. So with that said, I'm going to actually go back down to 20 here, so I'm not here for a long time. Let's go ahead and click go. And the first thing is going to ask you, where do you want to save all this stuff? The import file, so just click save. And now it's going to go to the first product, and it's going to bring up the first review that it found. And in this little window, it's going to show you some information about that particular review. So first, you see the title. You see any images that was given by the reviewer. In this particular case, there was one image. You get the review title, the review author. Now, by default, we have set it to just verified buyer because the author name is not given on AliExpress. It's actually hidden, okay? And this is the actual review. So if you're happy with this particular review, all you have to do is go down here and go accept. I accept this review, and goes to the next one. This one looks good. I'm going to accept that one. And plus you can see extra images in here. We'll accept this one. So you can see how handy this is and how fast you can go through and look at each review. I keep accepting them, they all look good. Now let's go into the next page. So we got 10 there we found already. And let's say, for example, this particular image, I don't want that image. So what we can do is we can actually just hit select that one there, and you can click this button that says delete selected images. So now that one won't show up in there. These two look almost identical, so let's just delete one of them and just keep that one. Accept that review. Sometimes it takes a bit before the images download, before you can accept the review. Okay, now it's going over to the other product. Now you can see in this particular one, you can notice there's actually some text and content in here that is a different language. Now we've implemented a cool little feature in here that can help you. You can actually select some of the words. You can actually just double click inside here, and it brings up this little window here, and you can see each individual word by themselves. So for example, this particular word here, well, that doesn't look like English to me. So I'm going to double click in there, and I'm going to go Control C or right click and copy, and then hit this translate, and it'll go right over to Google. Google attempts to translate the whole thing, but if you delete that out and paste in the one word, that's deceived. So I now can copy that, go back to here, and I can go in there and paste it, and done. And you can kind of do that for each one really quickly. A stand. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, so you want to go through and fix it up, but just to save us time, I'm not going to go through and do each and every word. But once you're done and happy with it, you can accept it or you can reject it. So maybe if it's too much work by translating that, you can just reject it. This one here, you can see all of it is not English. Let's try translating that. That looks like that. Now we can come in here. And let's copy this one and translate that one. Copy. And we're good. Okay, so I've gone through, I've done all of them, and now we have our products import reviews file here. Sorry, product reviews import. I'm getting all mixed up here. Now we go back to our store. If I can find it here. Click on apps and go to product reviews. And inside here, you'll have the option to import the file we just created. Now click Import Reviews, choose the file, open, and import. And just like that, all of those are imported, and you can see the images are actually in there. Now they won't look properly inside of here, but now if we go to our store, and we go to, say, our catalog area, we could see there's 9 reviews there, 20 reviews there, and it gives you that star rating. So let's go into here. And now we can see all of our reviews. And what's cool is when you click on the image, it shows in a bigger, so that special code that I told you to implement into your store, or sorry, into your theme, this is what it does. It makes these images show up, otherwise they will not show up. So now you got images of reviewer images inside of your reviews. Pretty awesome. And that's how you import multiple reviews for multiple products at the same time, and also manually looking at each review and making sure they make sense if you use that manual procedure I showed you. And also you can translate the content by using Google Translator. So it's pretty awesome and makes it really simple to immediately stuff your store full of really great reviews that people can read and help increase your sales of your store. And inside here, you can actually manually use this without selecting in here. So you know how we selected the check boxes and then right-clicked and did this way here. You can also just select the tools up here, create Shopify reviews import file, and then you can just go ahead and manually add in them by clicking the little add button here. And then again, you have to enter in the the AliExpress product link here, and then your Shopify product link here, and then obviously select your options there to go with. But pretty straightforward. After you've installed the app and after you put our fancy little code for showing images, everything is straightforward. Then after that is really quick. You start pounding in tons of reviews, really good reviews, especially if you manually approve and edit each and every review so that it looks nice in your store. It's going to really boost your sales. Well, thanks for watching.